Well, hello and welcome again to another edition of Tightwad Todd. It is, as always, great to be with you. And today I'm going to try to present to you another money-saving idea with regard to pool maintenance. Now, this time of the year, getting into autumn we're late summer, but getting into autumn, we are going to run into the leaves falling quite aggressively here before long, burying the yard. But probably the more difficult thing for us, if you're a person who has a swimming pool, is dealing with leaves in the pool. So if you have trees around your pool in any way, well, you're going to have a lot to deal with when those leaves start falling in, because they fall all the time, and they don't fall during certain hours. So you're going to be having to get leaves out of the pool quite a bit. Now, one thing you could do is you could get a tarp. You could buy a tarp, or not a tarp, what would you call it? A pool cover. And I think those are probably quite expensive. I have not priced those, but I would expect hundreds, maybe over $1,000, depending on, or several $1,000s, depending on the pool. And they make some very fancy ones that are anchored in concrete. If you had one installed, I'm sure it'd be a whole lot. But I want to show you what we did to keep leaves out of our pool, but not spending a whole lot. In fact, less than, I would say, $300. And we've had these for a long time. Now, the first time when we first tried covering this pool, when we were learning about pool maintenance, we used regular tarps. And what we found is those rotted quite quickly. They just deteriorate in the sun and the water. But what we found was these tarps are mesh tarps, and they are very sturdy. They don't deteriorate in water or in sun, and they float on top of the water, and so they are obviously able to allow the water to rain to go through, and they're permeable, and yet they keep the leaves such as this out of the pool, and they can be easily scooped off the top. Now, you'll notice that well, this is an irregularly shaped pool, and so what we did is we cut some of these mesh tarps and pieced them together. Actually, I think there might be 5. Let's see here. One, because they're not, I can't remember what the dimensions were on these. We got these from Harbor Freight, I think. But so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this side was maybe part of 1. So 5 tarps. I can't remember how much they were. They were under $50. In fact, I think we had a coupon, so they were probably maybe $30 or $40. And then we stitched them together with some kind of twine that was not that's not going to rot in the water, and you notice we just stitched them together there on the seams where there's a lot of sturdiness there. And so this one was a late addition. Depending on the water level, you have to have a little extra. And you can see we just put boards and tied it off around the side to the grommets in the pool. But this allowed us to cover our whole pool, keep the leaves out, and did it very economically. Now, obviously, you can't walk on this. I know some of those industrial ones you can walk on and things like that. But this one certainly serves our purpose and keeps the debris out in the off season. So I hope this is an idea that, if you're getting into pool maintenance, might or having to deal with the pool for the first time, might be a way for you to save some money, or maybe your pool cover is getting ready to give up the ghost. Well, you can stitch together a mesh tarp just like this by hand. You don't have to be a seamstress. I certainly wasn't, or a seamster, whatever a male seam sewer is. And you can see here, I just did a very rough sewing job here, and yet it has held up wonderfully. So I hope this is a help to you who are dealing with pools and leaves and the like. You can like and subscribe this video, and we will look forward to being with you again next time. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll be back with more money-saving ideas on the next edition of Tightwad Todd. Take care.